Hello YouTube, welcome back to Hellscape Gaming and welcome back to Blade and Sorcery Nomad. Hopefully, after messing with some settings, you guys will actually be able to hear me this time. That's the hope at least. In the last video, I asked you guys to leave some comments about if you guys wanted any themed dungeon runs, or if you even want me to do dungeon runs. I could just go into the other maps, mess around, do some stuff. Unfortunately, I haven't figured out if I can live stream using this headset. I'll let you know if I do figure out how to do that, and I'll try doing that because live streaming is always more fun than these regular videos. But in the meantime, that first video did fairly well, but nobody left any comments. So, no ideas were given for a theme for the dungeon run. But while playing the game myself, I thought of a good theme for a dungeon run. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to take this sword here. Going to maybe down here. Okay, we're going to be doing a Geralt of Rivia themed dungeon run with a big old longsword. And now, because of some of the limitations of the game, we're going to be doing kind of a unique spin on Geralt of Rivia. It's not going to be the Geralt that we know. It's going to be, because, again, some of the limitations in the game would make that really difficult to pull off. Like, game only lets you swing your sword so fast. It gets kind of randomly caught on things. It's just kind of clunky. So, trying to move as fast as he does would be very difficult. Also, the limitations of the magic in the game. There's nothing I could do for like an Igni, which is when he like shoots the fire out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my own kind of spin on it and say that this is a young Geralt, a young, angry, and not nearly as skilled Geralt. This is like right after he got the mutation thing. I don't know if any of you are familiar with The Witcher enough to know what I'm talking about, but this is like him as like a teenager. Now, this is like 17, 18-year-old Geralt right after he got the mutations, and he does not have the skill that he has when we see him in any kind of Witcher stuff that's out. So he's going to be not nearly as fast. He's not going to be not nearly as precise. He's going to take wide, powerful swings with anger behind them, and he's going to be very violent in a much less precise and deadly way, and more of a just brute force type of thing. So that's what I'm going to try and emulate while running through this dungeon. And I'm gonna... yeah, we'll go... We went for a short one in the first video, because I didn't know how well this would work, the whole recording things and stuff. So, but thankfully this game does have the gravity spell, which we can roleplay into that being Ard, which is his thing that's basically like a force push. And real quick here, I cannot see shit right now. about that slight interruption. My lens was fogging up real bad. Did I get someone's attention already? Well, Geralt's not the stealthiest of guys, so that should be fine. Yeah, we're just gonna run straight into open combat here. Which is fine because, as I demonstrated in my last video, I'm very familiar with this game, how it works. So, shouldn't have too much of a challenge here. And the slight bit of trouble that I may have will play nicely into the theme of the young, brash, and not quite as skilled Geralt. Sometimes the armored ones, because you only have a few spots that you can really do anything with. I have never seen this room before. They must have added some more dungeon variation with the last update. That's cool. He's kind of freaking out. Kind of cheap to take advantage of a glitch like that, but you know, that's how we do. Which, if any of you who have played a little bit of this game but not a lot are wondering how in the hell I am affecting them this much with one hand of the gravity spell, there's a trick to that. If they're ready for you, they have their weapon drawn, and they're looking right at you, and you do it with one hand, not going to affect them that much. You're going to kind of throw them back a little bit just to get their guard open, but if they're not paying attention to you, they don't see you, they're not armed, they're not ready, it affects them a lot more. So that's how I did that. I don't have any mods on for that. I do have a couple on for like weapons and stuff. Just to clear the air there. And we'll demonstrate again here. Which I will avoid overusing that because obviously the sword play is much more fun to watch. But see, even though he doesn't actually have a weapon out, because he was looking at me and was considered by the game as in a ready stance, one-handed push didn't really affect him too much. You good? Oh. I don't know, maybe if I wait a minute, they'll bury themselves out here. Is someone else coming? Oh. There we go. We seem to... Nope. Nope, I thought I freed her from her curse, but it appears that is not the case. We'll just put her out of her misery. He's angry, but he's not unmerciful. Come on, buddy. I don't want to sneak attack everybody. Okay. Interesting methodology here. they're very defensive, which can make for some boring combat sometimes. Because they're very defensive, but they're not very good at being defensive. You just gotta sit there waiting for you to hit them. Pick it up. I'll let you. Come on. Come on. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up. Fine. Oh, there you go. There's your confidence again. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, did I get a alarm to go off? Be fun if I did. Is there... Well, there seems to really only be one up there. And it's not a very Geralt-y way to go about things, but the game forces my hand, the game forces my hand. I don't know, maybe I can get up there. Yeah. I just grab onto this guy. Oh, where'd my sword go? You good, buddy? There it is. Again, I know telekinesis is not very Geralt-y. Sometimes it's just quality of life things. Okay. Oh. Really bugging me. Ooh. Shit. Alright. We might have to... Wonder if I... Uh-oh. What is happening here? Excuse me. Yeah, game's a bit of a buggy mess. I have a feeling it might always be. Okay. We'll actually physically go up the ladder for the first time in a long time. Because that's the Geralt-y thing to do. I say all this like I'm really super familiar with Geralt's character. I'm not. I've played The Witcher 3, and I've seen the Netflix show. It's about the extent of my knowledge. Ooh, spooky caves that look like Oblivion. I'm not complaining about that. I loved Oblivion's design choices. It's actually very nostalgic for me. Played a lot of Oblivion. Good sir. Oh. A very talented man. Quite a skilled combatant we have here. Hey, this is the room where I almost always set off the alarm. Because I can never quite kill both of them fast enough to not. Which, by the way, if you were wondering, that's how you prevent the alarm from going off, is just killing everyone before they get a chance to set it off. Ooh, hi. I think I managed it that time. Oh, I guess not. Cool. Butcher of Blevin. Ow. Ew. Grab a sword, come on. Ooh, taking some arrows. God, you freaks in nature. Hey, we did it. It's actually kind of difficult to fight when I have the volume set this low, because I often use the sounds that they make as like a cue of what's going on around me. Which I do have the volume high enough that I can still somewhat hear it. But I turned down all the volume settings so that you guys won't be able to hear me. But anyways, if you've made it this far into the video, I thank you. Again, if you guys have more ideas for themed runs that you want to see, let me know. If you want longer runs, let me know. If you don't want me to do this dungeon stuff and you want me to just fight a bunch of people in the arena or something, let me know for that too. If there's any mods that you know of that you want to know if they work on this version of the game, I can look into it. I can see what I can do. And as a shout out to a fellow YouTuber who is not really that big yet, but I think he has a lot of potential. He's definitely bigger than me. Downloadable Content does an amazing coverage of almost every mod that comes out for this game. And if you guys want ideas for mods that you want to see me mess around with, his channel is a good place to look to know what mods are popular right now. You know, which things that you would want to see me use. Keep in mind that if you go to look into his older videos, the game, when it updates, you have to update all the mods as well, and sometimes mod authors take a really long time, or they just don't update their mods to work with the current version of the game, and that's how you get the whole scenario of having mods that used to be in the game that aren't anymore, because the authors of the mods just never bothered to update the mod to the new version of the game, or they couldn't for some reason because the game changed too much. But anyways, with that whole spiel out of the way, thank you for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Tell all your friends about me. I'm trying to get the ball rolling again on the channel, get it back up to what it used to be, and maybe even beyond. So, thank you for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.